What's up, everyone, and welcome to JMD. We're back here for another music reaction. And I just got through doing hot milk, and I thought, since we're on the milk thing, why don't we just move on over to Deftones with Milk of the Madonna. I don't know. Their song names have been kind of interesting here with these releases. I don't have a clue. But I'm still going to listen to Deftones. So we're going to check it out. If you are new here, welcome very much. Everything's on the screen there. If you want to check out more from the channel, please do so. Or any of my other channels, please do so as well. Consider subscribing, all that good stuff. And if there are links there also for support, if you want to give any kind of support, it's much appreciated. Thank you very much. You would be amazing. And if you are returning, freaking awesome. Welcome back to JMD. All right. Over. Checking out some new Deftones. I'm ready for this new album. I really am. I love Deftones. I mean, who doesn't? Right? Fucking weirdo if you don't. All right. Let's go. This is just, I think, audio. I don't think there's any kind of, it's just audio, but whatever. We got a green, white snake here. So let's go. I mean, you don't need visuals for Deftones. Gotta hear the music. Let's go. Coming heavy. And very disdained. Like some very minor chords or something. Almost feels uneasy. Fire. I like the drums. I like the drums. There's so much energy behind them. Cymbals. All right. Um, I mean, honestly, it's a pretty straightforward song, even for Deftones, I guess. But I love the drums in that song. The drums have so much energy, and the, when you, it was nothing like crazy. As far as like what he did on there, but like some section, it's the one thing is I think is somewhat misunderstood sometimes maybe. Um, when it comes to drumming, like when you are doing something, sometimes the simplest stuff is the most difficult because it's so easy to like distinguish some sort of like mess up or something like that, and then also repeating something over and over and over again also gets hard because trying to keep the same like on the beat and the tempo and stuff like that, and be on the beat, or on in time, consistently over a period of time gets like the longer that time gets, the harder it is to do so. So even simple things like if you're doing it for so long continuously without some sort of like change in it to kind of it's like doing something consistent, the scale starts to tip and it's like you're kind of losing your balance. So to have something else pop in the middle of that, it kind of creates this rebalance. So like in the instance where he's sitting there doing the drum rolls into the crash, like, and it's like normally, of course, it went over like 2 counts over what you would sort of normally feel would be natural. And so the longer that goes, like eventually the fatigue of doing that sequence, if he went longer than that, it would start to get harder and harder. Like it's almost to the point it's like, oh, like um you might not want to go too much longer, you're going to lose. Like I'm thinking as a drummer, but granted, he probably could do it perfectly fine. He could probably continue to do it for another whole measure or two, who knows. But it's I can feel that fatigue just listening to it, that and it's sometimes not even the fatigue of actually performing it, it's the fatigue of hoping you're not messing it up, or that you don't get off the count and like you're hitting it right on. Ding 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 ding. Like it's the more you go, it's trying to stay on that count. Anyways, I know that's just like drum banter, but or just tangent, but whatever. It was great. He shined. The drummer shined in this. Great song. Great song. I mean, it's Deftones. I mean, like I said, pretty much straightforward, not too crazy or anything. I really like the little drop off section there that kind of gave this sort of release for a second from what you had heard, kind of like a let's let you breathe for a second, but then we're going to throw it right back at you. Good. It's 4 minutes long. I think it's longer than the first single because I think the first single was only like 3 minutes or something. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyways, but good song. Good song. Can't wait for more. Can't wait for more. If you let me know what you think of the song, of anything, whatever. Are you ready for the album? Are you a fan? I certainly am. Why is my monitor sitting like that? And yeah, that was awesome. I can't wait for it. Milk of Madonna. I have no clue. The song titles, like connection to the song, like I don't know. Who knows? I didn't really follow the lyrics, so whatever. I will when the album comes out. Matter of fact, I'll probably do a reaction review or whatever of that album. I most certainly will do. So look for that. Thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, peace. JMD, I'm out.